Julia, I'm only calling the police so maybe they can help us find her.
Oh, good. So they can find that she's run out of town and then throw her back in jail? Is that what you want? Well, maybe that is what you want. And it would certainly solve all your problems. You wouldn't have to worry about Gabrielle anymore, no. You would just take Al and go right up to that beautiful mansion with all the rest of the Buchanans. Maybe that's what you've wanted ever since you filed for the divorce.
You know that's not true. Listen, I don't want to fight with you, okay? I'm tired of fighting. I got a lot of work to do, and I've got a son to take care of, so excuse me.
You've also got a wife who's disappeared. You've got to help me find her and bring her home. You owe her that.
Oh, yeah? What does she owe us? Her husband and her son. What's her obligation to Al? She fulfills it by staying out all night, by not calling and telling where she is and that she's all right.
Maybe she can't. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, I just can't believe that she would disappear for no good reason. I'm so frightened. Please don't desert her now. Okay. You can't treat her like a stranger. You still love her. You've got a child together. I don't even think you want to divorce her. Truth with
Max?
Yeah?
Carlo Hesser claims he's being bothered by some reporters outside his room.
Terry, security has strict orders not to let the press anywhere in the hotel.
Apparently, some got in.
Okay, I'll take care of it. I'll be right back, okay?
Yes. I'll make some more phone calls.
Waffles?
No, not for me. Too fattening.
Well, we do have the low-cal version.
You do? Well, I think I'll have waffles.
Make that 2 of everything I ordered.
Fabulous.
Well, what are you smiling about?
Well, I'm a happy man. It's taken weeks to coordinate our schedule so that we could share a meal together.
Troy, it's really only been 2 days.
Seems like weeks to me. I'm sorry, it could have been dinner and dancing. I'm improving a little, aren't I? Right?
Yeah, yes.
Troy,
Asa.
how can you sit on your butt while Carlo Hesser is roaming the streets of Landview? Why don't you do your job and protect the good citizens of this town?
Asa, I am working on Carlo's case.
Then why isn't he in jail?
You want to calm down here?
You can't keep Hesser in jail. I just may find a way to do it for you.
Carlo paid the bill, and now he's free. I don't make the rules. I just make sure that everybody follows them, including you. So put away your 6-shooter and stay out of my business, Asa.
Carlo Hesser almost destroyed my family, Troy. That makes him my business.
Carlo's gonna be tried, and if convicted, he'll spend time in prison.
Oh, please. No jury's gonna convict him unless there's solid evidence.
The purpose of the investigation is to get evidence.
You're not investigating anything. You're sitting here with Sheila having coffee. You should be out questioning people, getting evidence against Carlo.
For your information, that is exactly what I am doing. So excuse me.
Andy, when Renee comes in, will you tell her to meet me at the coffee shop, at the hospital?
I am sorry about the interruption.
Is that what this breakfast date is about? Your investigation?
Are you disappointed in me?
Disappointed?
Because it didn't go swimming.
Oh, no. I'm as invigorated, as alive as if I went swimming, can't you tell?
You do seem rosy-cheeked.
So do you. Oh, dear. You know, I was just thinking about how close I came to losing you.
Jake.
No, really, it just hit me. You know, I've not exactly had a quiet past. You know, I've been in jail, I've been shot, I've been beaten up, I've been stabbed, I've been blown up. But I was never frightened. Not like I was frightened when I thought you didn't love me anymore.
Well, I tried not to love you. I wrote up a list of 3 dozen reasons why I'd be better off without you in my life. Actually, it was just 1 dozen. But I'd go over them and over them and over them, repeat them to myself. It didn't help any, though.
But you did go to California with Hunter anyway, didn't you?
I was desperate. Thought maybe he was the answer to my happiness.
And if I didn't show up, what would have happened?
Well, I'm sure it wouldn't have worked out. Which would have made poor Hunter even more unhappy.
Poor Hunter.
I'm serious, Jake. He's a really nice guy. We hadn't been separated in South America. I mean, who knows? Maybe we would have gotten married and had kids.
Would you be happy?
Well, I'd like to think so, yeah. But it doesn't matter anymore. I mean, the fact is that, you know, our lives went in different directions.
Yeah, well, he definitely had some expectations for you when he got back here.
Yes, he did, but that was my fault. I think well, I know I used him, and that's not fair, especially from me.
Yeah, well, he didn't seem to mind, though. I mean, especially when he thought he was going to be able to take up right where he left off. And I gave him a hell of a chance, didn't I?
Well, see, that's where I feel even more guilty. He never really had a chance. I knew, well, part of me knew that no one would ever be able to replace you.
I just wish I had known.
Well, now you do. I wish I had known that you were just trying to protect me. Would have saved a lot of grief.
All right. I should have trusted you.
Well, now you can trust me. From now on. And no matter what goes on, you can tell me about it, good or bad.
Okay. As long as you guarantee me something. Never to fall in love with another man but me.
Okay? Get a piece of paper and a pencil. We'll draw up a contract. You promise me, I'll promise you.
Better yet, how about we get married?
Jake?
I'm serious.
Oh, what, is Lucky out trying to find a department store mannequin to serve as a preacher?
No, I mean, I'm serious. I want this thing to be for real this time. I'm with a real preacher, real best man. I want real bridesmaids and flowers and a real cake with the people on the top, the whole 9 yards.
Well, you're certainly full of surprises.
Surprise? What surprise? Last time we were up at Vicky's cabin, we went through the thing. I said, as soon as I'm free of Charlotte, I want a real wedding.
Well, I know. It's just I feel that we've been through 2 lifetimes since then. I guess if our love can last through those lifetimes, it can last through anything, huh?
Well, yeah, I believe that too, but I mean, we can go along the rest of our lives not getting up in front of everybody and getting all dressed up and saying our vows to each other and signing that piece of paper, but all that stuff's important to me, you know? I don't want to just have you as a girlfriend. I don't want a meaningful relationship. I don't just want to live with you, you know? I want to have you as my wife. Get up a second. Now, I'm not the kind of guy that, like, recites poetry and would sweep you off your feet. But, I tell you the way I feel. I tell you the way I feel from my heart. I do, and I love you. And I want to spend the rest of my life with you. So, would you marry me and be my wife, Megan Gordon?
Yes, I will marry you and be your wife, Jake Harrison. I love you.
The investigation isn't the only reason I invited you to breakfast, Sheila. I really wanted to see you.
Oh, but you made time to question me, right?
What's wrong with doing both?
Look, Vicky is a friend of mine. I want to see Carlo punished for what he did to her. But if you don't mind, I like to take care of business in business hours. So just give me a call, and I'll be happy to drop by your office.
Sheila, why are you getting so upset about
Because
this?
I could have had a nice breakfast with friends who don't have ulterior motives. That's why. I resent that you are wasting my personal time, and I resent that you couldn't even be honest with me.
It never occurred to me that you would object to mixing business with pleasure.
You should have asked.
Why? We went out the other night looking for Nikki Smith on patrol. You didn't say anything about that.
Well, that was different.
Why is it different? I'm police commissioner 24 hours a day. I don't take off my badge at 5 o'clock. I cannot separate my personal life from my professional life. I don't have that kind of job. So if you can't deal with that, I think we have a problem here. Maybe even an insurmountable problem.
Maybe we do.
Sheila.
Look, just give me a call for an appointment. I will be happy to answer questions about Carlo and Vicky.
hell do you think you're doing? You got yourself 30 days in the jail, pal.
Max, I've got a wife and kids.
Yeah, but I told you to stay away from this place. Now, I warned you, Harry.
If he's arrested, the publicity for the hotel will be awful.
Are you kidding? Asa Buchanan will love it.
Oh, Max,
Tell your editor to assign you to another story. Now, if I catch you within 50 yards of this hotel, I'm going to call the cops, so get out of here. Got it? Terry, escort him out of here, please. Now, I'm going to see Carlo Hess's room.
Are the reporters still...
Well, what a surprise. I thought no one was here.
I understand.
Yeah. Well, listen, tell Carlo Hesser that he won't be bothered again with reporters. But
Max, no, no. I want to explain. Please, let's go inside. I don't want to be seen out here. Please. I can imagine what you must be thinking.
I doubt it.
Well, I certainly know how this looks, but it's not that way at all.
Hey, you don't owe me any explanation, okay?
No, perhaps I don't, but I would like to explain. And
Tell your mother. She's downstairs in the lobby. Going through hell because she doesn't know whether you're dead or alive.
She's downstairs?
Yeah, she's frantic. Because she doesn't know whether you're hurt, or you skipped town, or God knows what.
Well, I was going to go home right after I was released. But I couldn't even get out of the station house building. It was swamped with reporters, and they jumped on me. It was frightening. So I got back in the building, and... Well, the police, they showed me out the back way and got me a taxi.
Yeah. Why didn't you go home?
I was so shaken up. I couldn't think straight, so I thought of just coming straight to the hotel. It was when I got here that I saw that the lobby was teeming with even more reporters who were after Carlo, and so I panicked and I ran. I ran right into Carlo. He extended some help. He wanted to help me. Max, I was desperate. I had to accept his help.
Why didn't you call your mother and tell her where you were?
Because I thought I'd be able to go home very shortly after that. But, well, the reporters, they hung around the hallways all night.
And why didn't you call me?
I did. I called all over town looking for you, hoping that you'd come and get me out of jail. But you didn't respond. So what makes you think that I would assume you'd want to get me out of here?
And who do you think put up the bail?
I don't know. I have no idea. Nice citizen who felt sorry for me, maybe. I don't know. I wasn't accused of murder, you know. I suppose you'd be happier if I was still in jail.
No. I didn't say that.
Well, you could at least be fairly happy to see that I'm out. Max, I slept on the sofa.
Sure you did. Without your clothes on, in his bathroom.
I did have my clothes on.
Uh-huh.
I just got out of them so that I could get them pressed.
You know, you didn't even skip a beat right now. You're getting real good. I gotta hand that to you.
Max, I'm telling you the absolute truth. I swear, Carlo just happened to be there when I needed help.
Just happened. Sure.
Wait, Max, come on now. I'm telling you the truth. You've got to believe me, too. Don't go like this.
Bad morning? The worst. Want to talk about it?
No, I might start shouting and disturb the patients.
I get this feeling that maybe there is someone in particular that you would like to shout at, Sheila.
Myself, mostly.
Yeah, well, why are you so mad at yourself?
Listen, I will get over it. So how is Mr. Jennings?
He's fine.
Did you have another fight with your sister? No. Troy Nichols.
Ah.
You know, I think I'm going to write a book about how to keep a man out of your life.
Well, if you're in the market for a co-author, I'm your man, Sheila.
You? I don't believe it.
Well, maybe you haven't checked my track record lately. Let's see, it's a beauty. I've got Larry, I've got his son Dan, and I've got Michael Grant.
Michael Grant? I wouldn't count on Michael Grant. I mean, he was drugging you.
That's comforting, Sheila. Thank you.
Listen, well, at least you got your millions to count on for comfort.
Yeah, well, I count them and I weep. It is very difficult being rich.
Sure.
I am serious. Do you know, it scares people off, Sheila, especially men. It does.
Well, at least you have an excuse. I mean, I did it all myself.
So, he didn't make you angry?
Yes, he made me angry, but, I mean, not enough to wipe him out the way I did.
So why'd you do that?
I don't know. Fear, I guess.
You are afraid of Troy Nichols. I find that hard to believe.
Well, there's no way I could be, but Brenda, I mean, he is so nice. I mean, I really like him. I enjoy being with him. You know, I just think I enjoy it too much, which would lead to commitment, which leads to complications. So I guess I just lashed out so he wouldn't call me anymore.
Sheila, you can enjoy a man's company without committing to him.
Can I quote you on that?
I have made a lot of mistakes, and that's why I want you to take my advice. Why don't you go call Troy, and you give him another chance. And let's have some fun, huh? While we're writing this book and heading for the bestseller list. What do you say, huh?
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Good. Thank you.
Jake, I could have stayed at the beach house while you did your work.
This isn't work.
Surprise!
Gee.
Hey, well, I hope I didn't scare you. But I wanted to be the first to congratulate the betrothed couple.
Thank you.
Now, how did you know?
Well, Jake called from the gas station. Down the hatch to the best notch.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Thanks, Lucky.
Not bad. Picked out a pretty good year, huh? So tell me, how was Valentine's?
Oh, it was great. It was
Yeah.
as great as all the other holidays you arranged.
Well, sorry about the New Year's.
Oh, no, don't worry about that. That was a lot of fun. I really appreciate you going through all that trouble.
My pleasure.
Now, Jake, why didn't we ask Lucky just to meet us at the beach house to celebrate?
Because we have another surprise lined up. Why don't you take off your coat and relax? And, Lucky, come here. I want to talk to you a second. Did you get everything worked out with this?
Yes, I did. She's about to show up any minute, but I got to tell you something. Shh, Jake. No, Jake.
I got it. I got it. Estelle, come on in. Thanks for coming on such short notice.
Oh, when I heard the news, I was thrilled.
Megan Gordon's due to meet Harrison. Meet Estelle Mayers.
Hi. Hi, pleased to meet you.
So put your stuff on the desk, Estelle, and we'll check it out.
If you want me to leave while you do business, that's just fine.
No, this business includes you. Take your pick. There's got to be one there that fits you.
Jake, wow.
You like them or what? Estelle works at Anton's jewelry store.
Jake,
Yeah.
I gotta...
Oh, yeah, that's right. Also, Estelle and all the other girls down there are fans of Fraternity Row, so if you could give them, like, autographed pictures.
Oh, sure, I would love to. I didn't bring any with me. I'll have to bring some by the store.
Great.
The store was broken into a couple times, and Mr. Anton had me investigate.
And he caught the man.
Well, what can I say? He's a great PI. Great guy, great husband to be. I'm a lucky woman.
I'm a lucky guy.
And I'm lucky.
These are all so beautiful.
Nothing but the best. The woman I love.
This is Charles Gibson. Some call him Stormin' Norman, but who knows him best? Tomorrow, an interview with his wife, Brenda Schwarzkopf. Then on the set with Oscar nominee Angelica Houston, tomorrow on Good Morning America.
Hi, this is Mickey. Hey, you know what would happen if babies could talk? Well, let me tell you, I'm a baby and I'm talking. And you'll be laughing at the special preview of Baby Talk. Tomorrow, after Full House. I'll be talking to you.
Coming up, Anna must finally admit her true feelings for Robert. Stay tuned for General Hospital, following an ABC News brief next.